X looks created, whatever it is, the eye, the universe, planets, DNA. I can't think of how X was created naturally, therefore X was created supernaturally. This was, in essence, the argument he was making by rattling off all the scientists, Tycho Brahe, Copernicus, Galileo, Newton, and so on. You know, they ran up against certain mysteries in their fields and said, well, I can't figure it out. I guess God did it. Newton has a famous quote. I'm surprised that my intelligent design creationist friends don't use this quote, in which he talks about the stunning alignment of all the planets in this flat plane, the plane of the ecliptic, which all the planets are going around in the same direction. They're all in this flat plane except for Pluto, which is no longer a planet, so it's not a problem. And he says, you know, it's just I can't explain, I can't figure out how this could have come about. This must have been the providence of the divine creator. But no one makes that argument anymore, which is why my intelligent design creationist friends don't use that quote, because we now have a cogent theory for how solar systems are formed. Naturally. All you need is gravity and some stuff, and certain right configurations of how far apart they are and so on, and planets naturally form. We now know that virtually every star in the galaxy has a planet. Completely natural. You don't have to have an intervening God to step in to stir the particles to make that happen. In the long history of science, this is what happens. People invoke the gap. They say, well, I can't think of how this could have come about naturally, therefore it must have been supernaturally. The gaps are being filled. That's what scientists do. And their graduate students especially. That's what graduate students are for, to fill gaps. And eventually, those gaps will be filled, and then where goes your religious faith? If you hook your faith to there's this gap here, these guys can't explain this thing here, whatever it is, the fine-tunedness of the cosmos, DNA, the eye, whatever. You can't explain that I'm hooking my, he explained it. Everyone accepts it, happened naturally, now what? Now what do I do with my faith? Okay, that's the problem.